All right, we have touched down, and it's time for another episode of Give Her a Go. This is Dunbar's Snackbar. What is up, you guys? I'm not alone. It looks like I've got 4 other members of this team who are waiting to drop. The story of this mission is a chopper has crashed, and it's up to us to not only destroy the chopper, but to end up finding the pilot of the helicopter. Now, he could be in a number of different places. After we drop in here, we kind of turn around, you'll notice that there are a lot of enemy positions. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. We're looking at a total of 5 enemy positions, and there is one of them right there. Now, I don't know which one that he is at. Luckily, right where we landed, we have an arsenal, so this gives me a good opportunity to be able to determine my loadout. I've gone ahead and I've switched to having a sniper rifle. It's considerable range between us and the enemy, but with it being night, and with me being able to choose whatever loadout that I want, I think this is going to end up being the best for us. So I'm going to try and get into a pretty good position. You can see I'm at the top of the hill, or I'm trying to get to the top of the hill. When we get down, I'm going to try to see if I can get some good eyes on this base and some of the other ones that are nearby. Every single enemy strong point is lit up, so that makes it easy for me to be able to spot them. I've got tons of ammo. You can see I've got 13 magazines for this sniper rifle, 140 rounds if you include the magazine inside this weapon. I'll be able to fire down range. And I actually have unlimited ammo since I can always just go and turn back. You can see I think I've spotted 4. Maybe I have seen all 5 of the enemy positions that are here on this map. Now, at this range, I'll be able to open fire on them, and I won't get anything back in return from them. There's no chance whatsoever that they're going to be able to spot me, and I don't think that they have any snipers themselves, but we'll find out here. I also made sure that I got a sight on here that does good with thermals, so I can use infrared to be able to spot where the enemy is. We've got 5 enemy that I can see right here. They're all walking, and it looks like 500 meters out, so I'm going to start opening fire on them. Now, this is a range where they could end up firing back at me, but just from the look that I have of the enemy, and I am missing everything right now. They don't have night optics. There's the first guy. So they're not going to be able to see me in the dark. I do have a suppressor on my weapon too, and not only does it suppress sound, but also suppresses the flash from the muzzle of the weapon. All right, these guys are just popping out here every which way. I hit him, but not enough to bring him down. Oh, of course he runs right at the last second. I'm not going to lie, there's so many times where I play this game and the AI just gets these lucky breaks on how they end up moving. The tough part about this, too, is with these thermal optics and working at night, I'm not able to see exactly where the bullet is dropping now. These guys are a lot closer at 300 meters, so I've adjusted the sights. I'm going to zoom in, try to see if I can hit these guys. Got him on the move. Hopefully he'll stay still. See, there they are returning fire. I've got my friendlies holding their fire because I don't want them to give away this position. Decided, though, they probably should open fire, especially for those guys that are really close to us. So now the enemy's going to know where we're at. Makes it even more important that I take out these guys as quickly as I can. Don't know where they're at. All right, let's try and reposition. Some of these other strategic points where the enemy is, which I've been affectionately calling bases so far. I don't know if they're going to come at me from these points or if I'm going to have to go and attack them now that they kind of know where I am. You can see they're moving towards my position. This not being my own mission, I don't know if it's scripted to the point where they will go to my location or if they'll just keep defending that area. Still nothing. Now, I can't remember which sniper I ended up going with here. Oh, see in the top right. This one ends up, or has ended up being one of my favorite snipers here in the game. You know, sniper gameplay is not my strong point. I just love going with an AR. And normally I would go in an AR in a situation here where I get to choose my own loadout. But as you can see, it's not going to do me too good right here. Especially when I'm looking at some of these other positions and I'm seeing they are farther out than 500-600 meters. May still try and hit the enemy from here, but... Alright. I'm going to start moving my guys forward here. I know there's some enemy that's pretty close. So if I move them forward, they might be able to open fire. Now this guy's past the wall. Drop him. As I was mentioning, this has turned into one of my favorite snipers, and one of the reasons why I do like this sniper so much is just the raw power that you have with the rounds that are going down range. This is among one of the more powerful sniper rifles that you'll find in this game when you're talking stock ARMA 3. Alright, not seeing anybody. Oh, here we go. Of course, there's going to be more. This has been a heavily fortified position. Now, what that's telling me is that either the rest of these positions are heavily fortified or there is something special about this. This might be the area where the pilot is located. And if so, it's pretty good that I'm taking these guys out. But there is more that I have to do, as I mentioned, than just finding the pilot. I have to get to the crash site, and I have to blow it up. I think I shot that guy in the junk. All right, so my team's moving up pretty quick. And they're getting pretty far in front of me, so I'm going to start bringing them back now. If there was anybody who was out there, they would have gotten them by now. All right, so I'm feeling good about that one position. I'm going to try to see if I can get to a better position and just try and pick off some of the guys that are over here. Of course, I've got a whole bunch of foliage, this tall grass in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and pat it down and then come back a little bit so I'll have a better view of this position. Oh, this is still a pretty decent range. You can see 572 for this guy. Adjusted accordingly. Drop that guy on the first one. It's going to be tough for these guys. If he can stay still. Got him. That guy's running too fast. And that guy's just hanging out in there. Hey, 3 dropped on 3 separate shots.
I see movement.
All right, what else we got? Okay, so we've got a fire team here of enemy. Nope. He's going perpendicular to the direction that I was shooting. And again, since I can't really see where these rounds are falling, I mean, I can see a little bit, but it's still really difficult. Oh, now he's returning fire. I really do have to drop this guy now. Got him in the gut. I don't think anybody else is returning fire. And that tall grass is coming back up. Did I get that guy? I don't know. Since he went behind a structure, whether it's a wall or a building, I don't know, and take this opportunity to pat the grass down again and get back to where I was. So far, so good. This is making a difference. Oh, I think he popped back out. There he is. Zoom in again. Come on. Ah, it wasn't a good shot on my part. Gosh, got back behind that structure. Now, I am going to have to go to each one of these individually, more than likely. So if I don't get everybody, I'm okay with that. I see.
Enemy spotted. Man, 300 meters north.
Yeah, here we go.
Enemy spotted. Man,
It's a good thing I
300
spotted
meters
these guys when I did.
Hostile down.
At this range. Now, they had flashlights
Man,
that were
300
activated
meters
as well.
345.
Again, we're going to back up. Laying prone is absolutely important. And being able to use the bipod that I have equipped on this is also important. And so when I'm laying prone, I can't use my bipod or my bipod. Be on a certain angle. All right, we're taking fire. Now I can always fall back behind this hill too, if this starts to get out of hand. Okay, now there's somebody back behind some trees. Oh, 2 enemy soldiers right here.
Man, 300 meters northwest.
Got him. And this guy, I can barely see him. Maybe he's already dead. I don't know. Trying to see if I can relocate. Get a better angle on them. I think that guy's moving. Got him. That guy's probably down. Just in case. Now, this range, it's a lot easier to see how far it drops and when it hits the ground. All right, moving forward. See if we can get over here. So I'm bringing the rest of the team with me. Oh, do I not have a suppressor on this? Maybe that's why they'd been able to see me earlier. All right, we'll lay down here again. Working on the grass. Kind of move into a better position, so I'm going to have to go through it again. Here we go. This tall grass in front of me, I think it's really the only thing. There we go. I can't stay there. Too big of a slope here on this hill, so again, I'll try and back up. Here we go. Ooh, these guys are much farther away. You can see 900 meters we're looking at. It's a lot tougher to be able to see their heat signatures at this point. I don't know if I'll be able to engage them pretty well from here. Zoomed in at 10 times magnification. Adjusted for everything. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. Unless they're standing still.
Rifleman, 1 click bearing 315.
Trying to see if I can hit this guy. Nope. The way that these guys are moving, it's going to be super tough. I'll give it a shot, though, I guess. These guys will calm down. Here we go. Seriously? Ah. Whew! What a hit! I mean, he ended up just flying. Telling you guys, there's a lot of power with this sniper rifle. He's kind of calmed down. He's walking slow in this direction. Drop him. So maybe it's not that bad. Get more of these guys out here. That guy's just hanging out in the doorway. With the amount of bullet travel, or the distance that the bullet has to travel, I'm only going to be able to hit these guys if they stand still. All right, we'll zoom back in here. Don't know where that one went. Hey. Now it looks like they are just staying in cover. Now this helps me quite a bit. Ah, of course he drops. Aim center mass. Got him. Grass is coming up again. Just pat it down and get right back to where we were. Nope, back some more. Gotta get it the right angle. Still more. Dang it! Come on! Alright, I think we're good now. Yep. Wait, no. Where was I? How did I get to such level ground before? Maybe this spot? Yeah, here we go. Giving him a little time as I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to lay down. Should I try it with this guy? Hey, there we go. Maybe I'm not half bad at sniping.
Unknown contact. 800 meters bearing 300.
All right, center mass. Not bad. You know, maybe it's just that I get rusty with playing as a sniper, and then I get better as time progresses. All right, so that's 2 compounds, 2 positions that we've kind of picked people off at. And so that'll really thin out the defenses when we do go out to take them. What I'm going to do, too, is I'm going to switch away from the sniper at some point. Once I feel confident that I've taken out as many enemy soldiers as I possibly can, I will begin the assault where I go from each one of these. I'll probably switch to AR at that point. I think I may go back and do that right now. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mark that on the map where it was. I've got to try and find it. No, I'm pretty sure I did have a suppressor on this thing. Oh, here we go. I should be able to hit these guys. I know this is not the most action-packed right here, but this will probably prove pivotal. Because as many enemy soldiers as I've taken out so far... Oh, wow, that far behind him? Yeah, as many soldiers that I've taken out so far, it's going to make these assaults that much easier. You can still see there's a significant amount of enemy soldiers around here, too, so it's not like it's going to get dull by any means. But it will make things a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit him back there. Him, maybe I'll be able to get him. Oh, I got somebody shooting, and I don't know if it's friendly or not since I've got my guys able to open fire now. Yep, you stay there.
Target down. Man, 600 meters northeast.
All right. Him. Oh, geez. There we go. Now, I do have to get positive ID on anybody that I am killing because, remember, there is a hostage that is around here. I do want to be very careful, especially when I'm shooting into buildings, to make sure I don't accidentally kill the hostage. That's where positive ID is going to matter more than anything else. All right, so this looks pretty familiar. All right, so there's the arsenal that I will go to and get everything switched out here as far as my loadout goes. As I mentioned, I'm going to get away from the sniper rifle, and I'm going to go with an auto rifle here. Now, we've ended up moving towards the crash site. There's been a lot of walking between here and there, and we haven't come in contact with any of the enemy, which is pretty good. As I was shooting down range at some of those other enemy positions, I didn't really see anybody that was near where I was. Now, I kept the thermal sight on this, as you can see. Even at close ranges, this will be important. Just doing a quick scan. Pretty sure that guy's dead. Now, these are some of the enemy soldiers that I took out earlier. I think they were the ones, the first set, that were like 300 meters away or something from where I was. I don't know. It looks like it's more than 300 meters from the original position, but, you know, I could be completely wrong. Now, we're getting closer to where the chopper is, and I can imagine that we are going to have a significant enemy presence by the chopper. There's people with flashlights, it looks like, over on the right, and there is the chopper that's dropped. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I brought these thermal sights with me. Alright, so with where I am, I'm going to open fire on these guys now and have the rest of my team open fire too.
Eyes on target.
I don't know if I'll be able to pat down the grass too much here to get a good look at him. Yeah, I'm going to have to shoot through.
Move 100 meters. Front.
Wilco, ready to fire.
Here we go.
Weapons free.
All right, I dropped the one for sure. Oh, here we go. All right, these guys are down.
Unknown contact, 600 meters west. Man, 200 meters right.
Oh, 200 meters right?
Soldier, 200 meters right.
Oh, it's those guys with the flashlights that I saw earlier. Still not the best position.
Soldier,
All right, this might be
200
better.
meters right.
A lot more level. See how many of these guys. Oh, geez, there's 4 of them.
Standing by. Target acquired.
All right,
Man,
I think this will work.
front.
Now, I might be able to get these guys just all myself, but I'm not going to try
Fire
it.
at will.
All right, 1 down, 2, 3. Got him.
Scratch one.
Oh, I didn't get the credit for one of them, but still 3 out of 4, that ain't bad. So when I was at the arsenal earlier, I did go ahead and pick up a couple of explosive charges, which I'm going to go ahead and lay down right by this to make sure that the enemy doesn't get any classified equipment into their hands or anything else that might be in here that is of a sensitive nature. I don't know exactly how much I need to lay down here, so I'm just going to do a whole bunch because you can't use too much explosives in a situation like this. All right, we're going to back up here a little bit.
Formation.
Solid copy.
I'm going to get everybody else with me too because I don't want the explosion to kill anybody on my team. All right, so there is another enemy position right there in front of us. That might be one of the first ones that I'll end up going to since I do think it is the closest. Just looking in there
Unknown
too.
contact. Half a click
Yeah,
due
there's
west.
nobody I can really hit from
I see
this
movement.
too. There's a
Unknown
vehicle.
contact. 600 meters due west.
Some of them you could see are already dead. So since I've thinned out the enemy there, that probably should be the first place that I end up going. And is that a position up there on the hill? Anyway, I got to blow this up. I think we have sufficiently moved back. Now it's just all a matter of getting in a good position because I like watching this stuff blow up. All right. Now that we've destroyed it, time to go to each one of those positions. So we've accomplished half of what we've been sent here to do. We've destroyed that chopper. All right, so looking at the map here and going over to tasks, you can see the different locations that are on this map that we're going to have to take. In this area, too, anywhere that there is a structure along that road kind of in the middle, there will be enemy. Those images do end up coming in handy as well if you want to really plan your attack. You'll be able to see, they're satellite images basically, so you'll be able to see where there's entrances, where fences might be around there and stuff like that. I don't recall seeing any soldiers up on that map, but still. All right, so we're going to head west towards this first one, keeping my head on a swivel too. The only people that I've come across here that are enemy have basically been at the main points on the map. So in these compounds that I'm going to be assaulting, there's one, and then over at the chopper. So I'm not too concerned, but I am pretty close here now. Just trying to keep an eye on it. There's somebody up there on the second floor. Looks like somebody at in the like main area outside too. We'll probably take that vehicle and we'll use it to drive to the next point too.
Enemy spotted. Rifleman, 100 meters.
Oh, geez. Okay, so 100 meters where my guys are set to open fire. Where is he? Oh, I think I have to go back more over. Move up here to the crest of the hill and kind of look down. I'm sure they'll be super close.
Man, 100 meters. Right.
Oh, I'm like surrounded or something. Oh, there he is down by that bush. Don't know what that was all about. There's got to be somebody else here too. This guy's not going solo. Oh. I thought I saw someone.
100 meters front.
Soldier, 100 meters.
Oh, there's somebody. Got him. Come on. Oh, good shot.
He's down.
All right, so that's going to be it here for the first part of this mission. I will make sure that we get to the second one here pretty quick. I don't think I said it. This mission is called Rising Night. So we'll get to Rising Night, of course, in the next part. So thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.